Challenger Series back in Europe for the EDP Vissla Pro Ericeira, and it's time to pull the trigger on the round of 48. First heat of the men from their round of 48 out in the water right now, and an absolutely stacked heat. Insights there from the excellent surfer Imaikalani, deVault. Also a couple of Hawaiians in the water. Ezekial Lau, we know a lot about him, defending event champion here, third on the Challengers right now. Gentil ripped in the early round, 22nd on the Challengers currently. And also in the water, the Frenchman from Reunion Island, Maxime Huscenot, 15th on the Challenger Series rankings right now.
It's incredible. I'm a big fan. I was pretty upset with watching him on the city this year because he deserved a little more.
Live action from Ezekial Lau right here, from deep, from way up the reef. Zeke trying to come around the corner. Oh, here goes Gentil, who looked really loose and zippy and speedy in his opening heat. Does well just to slalom past Ezekial Lau, and a couple of nice snaps from him. Really languid style, able to just unleash extra juice off that rail, off the tail too, and just throwing buckets of spray on a relatively soft kind of wave with a slopey face. Nevertheless, Gentil just squeezing the juice on that one, and a good start from him.
It looks insane. It looked insane on the first heat, and it looks insane right now. Look at this. It gets so much speed out of the turns on such a flat wave. It's really impressive for him, just going really big on this wave. It looks right. Everything looks on forming with Ian. Very good surfing. Very good way to start off this heat.
You know, it was an okay looking wave, Philippe. He absolutely surfed it to its maximum potential.
Yeah, the wave, it was kind of small, but we'll be right back to that. Maxime Huscenot with live action.
Maxime, here he goes, swinging off the top with his first carve into the pocket, and he'll just jam this one around again. Look how he shifts the weight from front to back foot to keep that blade alive. And again, just whipping around, always light on his feet, Maxime. And just kind of pushing through the lip, commits hard to the bottom turn, digs in, puts the steepness into the re-entry, and again finishing off. And we talk about those boards looking good. The board's kind of speeding up through the turns, kind of slicing through the water. Maxime's looks pretty fresh under his feet.
As we see Maxime's wave, it looked like he started off kind of fat, the wave, but the inside provided him with a lot better opportunities with a nice cutbacks. So a lip line floater of that one, another nice wrapping around cutback, and this is the part of the wave that he actually provided him to go a little stronger. He just gets some speed of that one and finish this one off really strong with this one. So very good surfing, very good flow by Maxime as we see live action from Imaikalani.
Here goes Imai slashing back in the pocket, that low slung style, nice vertical snaps, tightens the turn up to throw extra spray and speed. Imai with a softish section here, and he'll go on a little speed run down the line. Really nice again, just tapping that tail. Throwing up loads of spray, and already you can tell it's going to take sharp surfing to get out of this heat. There's loads of talent out in the water. And with these conditions, there are opportunities out there. It's by no means pumping. So Aitan Osborne, Sheldon Simkus, Leon O'Brien, Maxime Huscenot in the water right now. This is Imai's wave.
Yeah, it has such a good flow as well. He said that on that little piece of interview, he said that it looks like home, and it really feels like he's home, because his timing is absolutely perfect. He's really powerful and at the same time really loose, as I said, which is pretty impressive. Looks like that's something coming.
Sorry, we're getting down towards 16.5 remaining, so lost a bit of time in this. Get towards the halfway mark in the heat. It is the surfer from Maui, Gentil, one of them at the moment with the lead and the high score. Here goes Ezekial Lau, looking to get the ball rolling here. Nice snap from him to open up. Using that crumbly lip line to offer him a transition, and then jamming on the rail. Almost gets a touch caught as well to recover it. Bends those knees, drops the weight, and sits close to the face of the wave. Regathers momentum. Ezekial Lau motoring down the line here, makes room for himself with the bottom turn and throws in a little release from the tail just to offer a little more dynamism to the maneuver. A well-surfed wave from Zeke.
Gentil's wave, as you can see, is the first wave of the set. It has that little wobbly sections. He almost kind of lost it a few times. This is the one. He actually pushes a little bit too hard. He almost disconnects the rail from the wave. So the wave wasn't that easy to surf, but he did a really good job finishing this one, trying to get the speed, enough speed to attack this section, and he actually released the tail on that one. So very good surfing by Ezekial Lau, who's going to be right on the mix with that one.
Yeah, it felt like he was just pushing it in terms of the speed, wasn't he? The wave was a little slow, and he wanted it to be faster. His maneuvers were whippy and rapid as well as powerful, and each time at the end of the turn he had to kind of wait for the wave to catch up with him, but he actually did that pretty well. Nice recoveries from him from kind of compromised positions on the wave, and all the way to the finish as well, just throwing a little extra pizzazz into that finishing turn.
Still a very good start, just put him right there as we see Maxime on a bit of a cleaner wave.
Huscenot having a swing, really nice turn there in the pocket, ton of spray, that's great. Really good combo out the back, and again another big hit. Maxime, wow, pushing really hard into that maneuver. And he'll go incomplete on the last turn. He did 3 great crisp turns, all slightly distinct and different. Crucially kept the speed up between them, combined them together. So let's see where that goes score-wise. Already the 5.17. Imai dropped to 5.83. He doesn't need much to move to first.
Yeah, this is the kind of waves that you want here. It's those kind of wide but really clean waves. And he just did 3 really strong turns. Unfortunately here, he kind of... I think it shows the wrong turn, and this is his dad. Yeah, it's a smaller wave. It's only a 4.5, so he's not improving anything, but he has nothing to lose. He had fourth priority, and he was just getting in the rhythm. Nice first carve, straight into a lip line floater, straight into another one. Maxime looks really, really sharp. Unfortunately, the wave kind of small.
As our surface paddle, Gentil will go this here. Here he goes. Looking just for a 1-2-3, 90 seconds on the clock. Ian Gentil, first snap from him, and a second turn. Well, he's already got the one that he needs, but he's not surfing towards that requirement. That was nice, pushing.
That was really good.
With decent control, just recovering it, not pushing too hard. Saw what happened to Maxime when he kind of just overcooked to turn on a soft section. Gentil just making sure. So let's see where that leaves us. A minute to go now.
If it was me, I would surf as safe as possible. And actually, Ian, he actually took a big risk on this one. Wham! That was a pretty nice layback. So he's going to get that 1.23 for sure. He already has. It's a 4.23. He's going to put him in first position.
Really strong performance in the first round too. Disappointment for Ezekial Lau. Well done to Ian Gentil, who held his nerve there. Had that high score, sat on a 1 forever with priority. Just about found himself a one-wave set. Gets the win. Huscenot already in motion. He's moved up the rankings a touch by making it to this round, and he'll keep going on an upward trajectory. He'll be through to the round of 24.